trying to figure this out. Here we go. I'm just going to do it. Okay, here we go. Emily with JBowenandCompany. We are here. I don't know why that's doing that. And try to get that off the screen. Okay, so oh, I think it's because it's upside down. Let's see here. Okay. Can't tell if I'm the right side up. No, I think it's wrong here. How do I get this to go the right way? Well, that should work too. No, I really need it to be like that. Okay, let's see here. I'll rotate device back. Okay. Okay, we'll see here. Good morning. How are you? Can y'all see me? Okay, here we go. We are going to be doing some painting. I don't know what the problem is here, but I can't get the orientation right. How's everyone doing? We're going to be painting some bookshelves and some shelves for my new booth in Dahlonega, Georgia. Emily Carr. I'm in Beaufort, Georgia right now, and we're going to be painting the inside of this shelf white, and the outside of it we're doing Algonquin. What's it called? An Algonquin wash. I really wanted to do this a little bit different, but I don't know. Okay, so I've already made up the wash, and this is a Bearwood brand new bookshelf I had made for myself, and we're going to use some of this Algonquin wash. We're going to do like a light wash. It's going to look kind of like Restoration Hardware or Pottery Barn on the outside, and then the inside we're going to paint white. So we're going to start off by just putting this wash on here, and it's going to make a mess. We're going to see how it ends up looking. Oh wow, that's a lot darker. Let's see here. Y'all look at that. This is supposed to be a wash, but maybe it'll soak it up. This is pretty. I did it back there in the back. It should be soaking it up. I wanted it to look warm on the outside and white on the inside, so it shows off my Fusion mineral paint. Can y'all see that? Yeah. This is just water. Probably water to, yes sir?
Live.
I'm live, so you can say hello. They're right there. It's my husband. He came out here to check on me. I did the back, but I did it in a lighter color, so I'm doing it a little bit darker up here.
It doesn't look like you touched the back.
I know, I did 2 coats.
It's not dark enough.
Well, that's why I'm doing it darker over here. With a darker.
You watered it down too much?
Well, I did a lighter color at first, and then I put this on top of it.
This doesn't look like anything.
Well, look how it's looking over here now. See, it's darker. See how much darker it is?
Yeah.
Much darker.
Okay.
Hey, where's that?
You want a bigger brush?
No, this is good. Hey, where's that tripod you said you had? You bring it?
It doesn't have like a gripper.
It doesn't have anything for a phone? I should have brought my tripod. I didn't even think about it. But I thought I might as well go live while I'm doing this. So this is a paint wash, everyone. Welcome. And it is hot in here. It is really hot. This is in our warehouse. So this should soak right in. It's going to give it that Pottery Barn, Restoration Hardware type of look. I don't think y'all can see this. I'm going to move this over here like this. I wish there was a way. Can y'all see how this, it's a wash, so it's getting much darker. If you look at the bottom, it's much darker down there. See how much darker it is when I'm painting it? In a second, I'm going to be up to the top part. So, but this is going to soak it right up, but it's going to look really cool, I think. So, we're just putting a wash. It's just water. You can put it, I think this is probably about 1 to 3 water to paint. It was less at first, but then I added some more paint just so you could see it better, because you really couldn't see any color, and I wanted to be able to see some color. So you can see where it's going to soak it up. I'm probably going to put 2 coats of this wash on here. And then the inside of it, I'm going to paint it white, because we're going to put my Fusion Mineral paint on here. So we're just going to do this first. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can put this over here where y'all can. Oh, there you go. I'm going to have to get something I can lean this on. Y'all can see I'm already sweating. What's everyone up to today? Here you go. Let me see that a little better now. Okay. It might be kind of hard for y'all to tell, but it's looking a lot darker. I just thought I would go live while I'm painting this. Y'all let me know where you're from, and I'm just going to be painting this shelf, and then I'm going to paint the inside, I think with casement. It's a white from Fusion Mineral Paint. And this is called Algonquin. It's kind of like a taupey color with a hint of gray, but it's going to give you that kind of modern look. I'm going for kind of like the cool museum type look. So we're going to be painting some shelves and this bookcase. And I'm just going to paint the outside of it and then the inside with the white. What have y'all been doing today? I've been working all day. I had to do my regular job first. I'm an attorney. That's what I do for a living, and I did that all day starting at 8 till about 3:30, and then I got my stuff ready and I came up here to get this painted because I've got to get it in the store in the next couple of days. I'm out of time. Can y'all see this all right? Can y'all see this all right? If you can see this, say hello. I can't tell if anyone can see this. If you're on here, say hello or hit that like button because I can't tell if this is actually playing or not. Say something if you're on here. Otherwise, I'm going to start this over because I don't know if it's actually playing or not. I don't see anyone talking and it's not moving up or down. Okay, well, if you're on here, say hello. Say hello to me. I'm not seeing any chats. Usually y'all are pretty chatty. Let's see here. I think, okay, someone said hello. Okay, you guys are saying hello. You can, okay, hello, we can see you well, but we can't hear you very well. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me okay now? It is so hot in here. I'm so sweaty. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you know what? I think my phone, let me see. Can you hear me now? Y'all let me know if you can hear me now. How about now? Y'all let me know if you can hear me, and if you can see me, hit that thumbs up button so I know you're here. Otherwise, I don't know. For some reason, the comments. Okay, there you go. There you go. Thank you. There for a second, I wasn't sure if anyone was on here or not. So it's soaking in. This is just raw wood. So it's soaking right in. So I'm going to probably do a couple of coats of this Algonquin, and it's just going to give it like a cool, modern look. I asked y'all to vote what color I should paint these shelves. And I think just a modern, clean look is going to be the best. So we're just warming up the outside, and then the inside we're going to paint white, casement white. So I'm just going to keep doing this. Can you see me okay? I guess you can. I didn't bring my tripod. Okay, so I'm just going to do this real quick. So my husband said what I did on the back you couldn't really see, but it's because it's the wash. It's not a full paint. I wanted it to be see-through. It's just a wash. It's not a solid color. I wanted to see the wood grain through there. And I think it's looking pretty good so far. Okay. It's definitely thicker than the wash on the back, and I guess it will dry up. It's going to dry up. Whoops. I'm going to get paint on it. pretty good. Okay, what are you guys up to today? I gotta see if y'all said anything. I can't see from over there. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you can see where it's starting to, you can see the wood grain again. So it's just a wash. So I want the wood grain to show through. I don't want it to be opaque, I guess. I want it to be, see, what do you call that when it's transparent? So this is going to be a little tricky down here because I'm going to paint the bottom white and the shelving unit white so that everything shows up really good. So we're just going with this brush. This is one of the Skullmeister brushes. This is a very fluffy brush and it's very big. Great brush. If you don't have any Skullmeister brushes, y'all should think about investing in one. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Y'all can just paint with me as I craft, or as I paint, y'all can craft, or whatever y'all want to do, or just say hello. But I thought I could just turn this on and have a little conversation with you guys while I'm painting. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. What's this like? Maybe I'll move it over here. I'll move the camera over here while you guys are watching. Sorry about my finger right there. But I can move the camera over here. There's all kind of stuff I can lean this. Uh-oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh, there you go. Now you can kind of see. There's all kinds of things over here. Let's see if we can. There you go. Okay, now you can see what I'm doing from over there. That's a better view. My pants might be coming down in the back. Okay. First I was doing the fecal tote, but it was so light you couldn't see anything. So now I came back with this Algonquin because it's a little darker. That's what I was going to do originally, but I didn't have any open. But now here I am. Okay, so this is just going to soak right up in the wood. I think it's about 1 to 3 or even more than that. I'm not quite sure what the ratio is. But you just get it to the consistency you like, and then you just put it on here like this. I may put a stain finishing oil on top of this. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. But it really doesn't need a top coat. It's got this, wash on here, so it's probably just fine. It's just a okay. So okay, there you go. That's pretty easy. I'll come back in a little bit with another coat, another wash in here probably. I may just touch it up because once it dries you can see where it didn't get any paint on it. But at first you can't see. I think that's looking pretty good. It's always kind of scary when you first paint something, especially this because I went ahead and just had it custom built so I could have the size I wanted and it would be good for what I wanted. And I didn't have time to hunt down something at a thrift store or whatever, and I needed it, so I wanted to go ahead and get it done. Okay, there we go. And then we need to do the top too. What do you guys think? Can y'all see? Can y'all see what's on here? Okay, so now what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get the other stuff ready. Y'all look how hot I am. Hot in here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this. I usually have I hate that I don't have my, what do you call it? Tripod. My husband said he had a tripod, but I don't think it's the kind. How am I going to do this? So now I'm having to just lean it up here. Well, y'all might just have to see me and not see too much of the painting. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do this. let's see here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is here we go, we'll put it right here here we go. Y'all can see me up there, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take this casement, it's really pretty white color, and we're going to paint all these shelves and the inside of the shelf. What do y'all think of this cabinet? Can you see it now? Doesn't it look kind of like a Restoration Hardware, Pottery Barn? It looks high-end, doesn't it? There's another one. I'll show you over here. Here we go, so you can see what's going on. There's the matching one right there, and I've got 2 other shelves. That's my little mannequin. And then this is how it is, so y'all can see. This is what the raw wood looks like. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that wash? Do you like it? It's still a little bit, it's still wet in some areas, but I think it's actually looking really, really nice, and I think it'll look nice when I get that white in there. Okay, here we go. So we're going to, ooh, here's my drink. Better move it over here. So my name is Emily. I'm with JBowenandCompany. If you've been here before, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. I'm in my painting clothes right now because I'm gonna get paint all, and I'm wearing jeans, and it is so hot in this warehouse because there's no AC. This right here is called casement. This is casement. Over here, I'll show you. Let me get it. Algonquin. Let's see here. But it's a wash. The back I did Cathedral Taupe and Algonquin, so it's kind of a mix. See that Algonquin? Put that over here. But my lid is a little stuck. Okay, so y'all are gonna have to take a little trip with me. This is casement. Which one did you want to know, the casement or the Algonquin? Y'all are gonna go on a little walk with me. I'll just show you where. Whoa, I'll show you where we're walking. Here we go. So we're in the warehouse. They've got air up here. This is Ryan. Ryan packs up your orders unless it's in an envelope. He's real friendly. He usually is really friendly, but he probably doesn't want to be on camera. Okay, so here we go. This is, oh, it's nice and cool in here. This is our shop where we have all of my paints and stuff. So what I'm getting right now is a paint stick. This is where we keep Iron Orchid designs right here, and my Fusion paint, and my Alchemy paint. What do y'all think about this? Do you like the tour? If you like the tour, y'all let me know. Okay, it feels good. I should just stay in here. It's so much cooler. Okay, now we're back to the warehouse. Here's all the stuff I brought with me. Okay. Here we go. Feels good over here with the fan. I may have to steal a fan. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there's my husband. What's he showing me? What are you looking at?
That's your piece of light.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Thank you.
Diffuser on there if you want.
A diffuser? Okay. Oh, he got me a light. Okay, so let me turn this back around. Did y'all like that little tour we went on? Okay, so now they've got me a paint thing. I wish there was a way I could do this where y'all could see better. I just don't really know where I can put this because I don't have my the plastics in front of it. There you go. If y'all are here with me, I would love for you to say hello. I'm gonna hit the screen and see if y'all said anything. This is really weird. The one on the furniture, that's Algonquin. Sorry. For some reason, it's not showing up like it normally does. Yeah, this is the one on the furniture. The Algonquin. Okay. There you go. Okay. There's that. So here is the casement. We're going to stir it up. I think I'll take the sticker off. Hey Lucinda, how are you doing? I guess it's okay like that. Okay, we're gonna stir it up real good. I don't know how much of this is gonna take for these cabinets, but we're gonna pour it out and we're going to, here, y'all can kind of see it. I need to move it back. I'm gonna have to find a better place so y'all can see this painting. Okay, let's see here. we will move it because we're about to do this. My husband was nice to put this light here. I told him I was afraid I wouldn't be able to see over here. So, there you go. Y'all can kind of see right there. What do you think? Yeah, kind of. Maybe if I move you over here, you can see even better. Let's see here. I should just be painting and not worrying. Oh, there you go. That's much better. Okay. Okay, so we got the paint. I'm doing a brand new roller. I've got these rollers, paints, all this on my website. It's linked in the description. If y'all are interested in purchasing any of these paints, you can. Free shipping, over $100 on Fusion, mineral paint, IOD, all that fun stuff. Okay, so we're just going to roll it out and we're just going to paint these shells. Here we go. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. This is one of Fusion's white colors. It's a really pretty color. I don't paint too much furniture, so this is actually kind of fun to be able to paint furniture. I usually paint a lot of smalls, but this is kind of nice. This is the back side. I'm going to paint 2 coats on the back side, and then I'll flip it over and paint 2 coats on the top side. After it's dried a minute, but this is really going to soak in the paint because it's raw wood, so it'll dry pretty fast. I need to move that cabinet. It's kind of getting in the way there. Well, that's pretty easy. Putting paint on whatever that piece of wood is there. I was wondering what I was going to do when I came up here, how I was going to paint these shelves, but this works out pretty good. They've got all these different tables up here to tables and things like that. Okay, there you go. It's pretty good. Can y'all see that okay? It's mainly me you can see, I guess. Okay. Oh my goodness, that other shelf is about to fall off. It's okay. I don't think it'll fall off. Okay. The trick to Fusion mineral paint is you don't want to put too much on your paintbrush. It's better to do a couple of thin coats than a real thick coat. A thick coat will leave brush marks, brush strokes. It has a built-in primer, a built-in top coat, and it's self-leveling, so it's going to level out really nice. There we go. It's looking pretty good. I might just do, since I'm over here, I might just do this side. That shelf looks like it's about to fall off. Okay, we're just going to do this over here first, and then I'll go to the other side, I guess. Back with a paintbrush. I bought some more paintbrushes but they're not right here. So I'm just going to roll as much as I can, and then we'll use the paintbrushes for those creases where the lip is. You forget how hot you get when you're painting, especially when you're in this warehouse and it's so hot. I thought the white would make the paint, the Fusion mineral paint that I'm going to put on this shelf show up really good. Y'all voted and y'all helped me decide what color to paint. So that's what we're doing here. So it's going to take a lot of paint because it's soaking it right up.
Hey, I'm going to get the kids.
Okay.
I'll come back down.
Okay. Well, why don't you, no, listen, you need to leave them there with Raven when he gets back. They need to do homework. They don't have time to come down here.
When's your coming back?
Well, he's going to go to the movies, but
He's not going to be back 8, 9 o'clock.
you can ask him what time he's going to be back. They've got to do homework, Brian. They can't be sent down here.
Okay.
They're going to be tired. They've been to karate and they've been to tutoring.
Okay. So freedom up there.
Yeah.
How you going to lock up here?
Well, you'll have to come back later, I guess. Just don't come back with them.
How long do you think you'll be?
It's going to be a while.
A while, 2 hours, while?
At
what?
least. Probably at least. Probably longer. Okay. How long y'all think this is going to take me? I think it's going to take a long time, unfortunately. Okay. But maybe the second coat will be easier, but looks like some thick paint right there. It's like film. It's going on really good. White always takes an extra coat usually, but at least it's this light wood, so it shouldn't be too bad. And this roller makes it very easy to apply it. Probably 3 coats to get a nice coat on here, I guess. Could have framed it, but basically the same thing. Okay, where are y'all? Hey everyone, thanks for watching. What we're doing here, if you've just gotten on here, is we are painting some shelves for my booth, some bookshelves for my booth. My new booth in Dahlonega, Georgia. And this is Fusion Mineral Paint in the color casement. So we're going to paint a couple of coats. I may not do as many coats on the bottom side because this is the bottom of the shelves. I'll have to do at least 3 coats on the top, but maybe not as much on the bottom. Maybe 2 will do it. We'll see when we get there if it's going to do it or not. Going to be enough paint. This is not the best spot to be painting. Probably should move this card out of here. Okay. But it's soaking it in so good that it's dry. It's going to dry really quick because it's soaking it in. Let's go get a paintbrush. We gotta go get a paintbrush, so come with me as we get a paintbrush. What are you guys doing tonight? Are you at home? Are you crafting, hanging out? What you doing? Okay, I'm gonna get a paintbrush. Okay. Here we go. Brought another one of my Stallmeister paintbrushes. The real thick ones. I like those. Oops. I don't know why. Here. Okay, let's see. I can't see y'all's comments. I don't know if y'all are talking or not. Let's see here. All chat are visible. I can't see y'all's messages if you're talking to me. Some messages. Oh, let's see here. All messages are okay, here we go. Okay, I'm trying to use my IOD before Monday. Okay. Here we go. Now I can see it. Just finished helping my daughter paint her kitchen cabinets. Wow, Fusion make colored carriage house. I love that color. Hey fam, I'm trying to use your all your IOD. That's funny. Okay, where did I have this? Down here. There you go. You can see down there. Okay. Now we're gonna get this paint back out and we're gonna paint these creases. Okay. So I've got 10 shelves to paint. I guess 12 shelves to paint if you count the ones that are on the bookshelf already. So that's a lot of shelves. But with the roller, it makes it much easier. Y'all hit that like button so that it hits the video out to more people. I know this isn't my most exciting live I've ever done because I'm kind of far away, but I thought it would be fun to at least talk to you guys. If you haven't liked my channel, go ahead or subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. We got some exciting news. The new IOD release is coming out next week. Next Tuesday, August 22nd, IOD is coming out 1 o'clock. I believe it's 1 o'clock. We were trying to figure that out. 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, my IOD is supposed to be getting here tomorrow. That's when it's going to be shipping, or it's supposed to be arriving tomorrow, right here at the warehouse. I need to inform them of that. Well, this took a lot of paint, but this is a pretty big surface, I guess. There's still plenty more in this jar, but I'm gonna have to open another jar for sure. Okay, the second coat is always the fun coat because that's when it starts looking really good. How did your daughter, or did you say daughter or daughter-in-law's kitchen cabinets turn out? I bet they look good. Okay. This is like a backbreaker here. Okay, let's see here. Okay. We got those done. Awesome. I think what we might do is I could get this cart that's over here and I could paint the shelves on this cart. What do y'all think about this? I'm gonna start okay, what do y'all think about this cart? I'm gonna turn the phone a little bit, the camera. Okay, there you go. I'm not gonna do this where y'all can see. We'll figure it out. We're gonna get some more shelves over here. Okay, here we go. This might work pretty good to paint on if I don't tip it over accidentally. Okay, let's see. We're gonna paint right here on this. Works pretty good. Look at there. Okay. You know what? I should probably do the bottom ones first. Well, I could do it and then move it maybe. Okay. I'm probably the last person to set up my booth. I've just been so busy with my regular work. I haven't had time to do any of this, so I had to save it till this afternoon when I knew I could break free for a minute and come over here and do this. My day started, got the kids up bright and early, left the house at 8, had an 8 o'clock phone call, had to drive 40 minutes to go to court. Went to court, that didn't last but 17 minutes, got some folks divorced. And the funny thing is, so, you know, it's always kind of strange, you never know how people are going to act. So these folks got divorced, and after, you know, they were being kind of friendly to each other, and after the divorce, she said something about going home, and he said, no, it's time for breakfast. So she said, okay. And they left and went to breakfast. So I said, well, that's really great that y'all are being friendly to each other for the child. And they said, we're being friendly to each other for each other. They said, we've always been best friends. They said or good friends. They said, we've known each other since we were 14. And so they're good friends. They just don't make good husband and wife. But I thought that was a great story that these folks left court getting divorced, having gotten divorced, and they went to breakfast. I really wish I could see more folks behaving like that. What do y'all think about that story? I thought it was a great story. And so they have a child, and they're doing a 50-50 custody. They live kind of far from each other, so the kid's gone 1 week or 2 weeks with the dad, 2 weeks with mom. Yes? Bye. Love you. Be careful. So anyway, they're doing that custody arrangement, and they're homeschooling. So anyway, I thought that was it's really refreshing when you can see people get divorced and, treat each other with respect. And, even be friends. So sometimes people don't work out, but doesn't mean you have to hate each other or be mean. So I thought that was really awesome that they stayed together. They said they were going to go get some breakfast somewhere. So I love that. So I was like, that is really great, because I don't see a whole lot of niceness in my world between people. A lot of times people are fighting. And that's actually really sad for the children, because that's what I do in my main job. I'm a divorce and custody lawyer and some criminal defense. So I can't tell if tannins are coming through here or what, but I'm seeing a little bit of brown. So anyway, that was a real heartwarming story. So I did that, then I drove back to my office. I had a list of about 6 things that I had to get done, 6 motions, some phone calls, anyway, all kind of stuff. I got that done, and when I got it done, okay, I don't know, dang it, I picked up the wrong brush. I knew something was going on. I picked up the brush that I used the other paint on. Okay, well, I'll just have to cover that up. I was like, why is it doing that? Okay, that wasn't too smart. I thought it was the tannins in the wood. Instead, it was the Algonquin from the paint wash. That was stupid. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of humid. Oh no, he didn't build this. I bought it. I actually found some people on Facebook. Yeah, it's humid, but because this wood is raw, hopefully it'll dry. I don't know. Don't jinx me. Okay, so we're going to put this down here, and I'm just going to move this to this pallet over here. My husband always has pallets, so I can get free wood anytime I want to. If I want pallet wood, I used to have fun with it. I haven't done anything with pallets in a long time, but I used to have them bring home pallets, and I would cut them up and stuff like this. But no, my husband didn't make these. I bought them. I was on Facebook, and someone was advertising, and they said if you buy it like on Sunday, they'd have it done on Tuesday. And sure enough, I picked it up a few days later. It was about 45 minutes from my house, but one of my husband's nice employees, while we were, of course he was working, he went and picked them up for me, and they've been here, I don't know, for probably like maybe a week now. I just haven't had time to come up here and work on them. I cannot believe I was painting with that other brush. That was so stupid. I was caught up in that story, I guess. So I've got some trials coming up next week. Hope we do good on them or work on out or something. So y'all wish me luck. And then next week we also have the release. So I just got kind of a really lot. August is pretty busy for me. If y'all are liking this live, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I do a lot of thrift flips. I sell all kinds of fun products. Fusion mineral paint, DIY paint, Rethunk junk paint. I sell Iron Orchid designs and what else? Whimsykel papers, JRV papers, all kind of fun things. But I love to do thrift flips, and I teach techniques, tips and tricks and techniques. I have a degree in studio art. I've been painting my whole entire life. Some of you caught my blending videos, and y'all seem to really like when I blend. But y'all have to know, you know, some of you might have just started blending. I've been blending for 40-something years, so this is nothing new, guys. I've been doing it a long time, but it kind of comes natural to me to blend. I don't really think about it, I just do it. And I like to teach you guys how to do it if you've never done it before, and I like to give you confidence. And I was talking to my son, my little boy who's Knox, some of y'all know Knox, and he was telling me that, I was asking him what I did on YouTube, just see what he said, and he said I like to teach people how to make things and tips and tricks and all that. So I thought that was pretty good that he knew what I was doing, you know, what I do on my YouTube and how I teach people and all that. Okay, so that one is good. I'm gonna paint the front of it here. I haven't painted that part yet. I've got a huge palette thing in there full of my paint that's going to be going over to Dahlonega tomorrow. It's all boxed up. Tony is going to be taking it over there tomorrow. Okay. Here we go. So now, yeah, I mean, this is drying pretty fast just because the second coat might not dry as fast, but the first coat looks like it's doing pretty good. I guess I'll just move this. I'm getting paint everywhere. Okay. Here we go. Okay. How the cabinet's looking. It's looking pretty good, y'all. I guess I'll just bring all these shelves over here. I hope this looks good with the white and then the dark on the outside. I hope it looks good and makes everything show up. Who's all on here? You guys say hello. Let's see here. Why is it doing this? There we go. Okay, gonna take a while. Did you like the story, Cindy? I like that too. I'm gonna tell y'all another story. If you like that story, I'm gonna tell you another story. So, back when I was in Tyler, Texas, back then when we did mediation, in Georgia we don't do mediation with everyone in the same room. You know, everyone acts so funny these days, like they can't be in the same room with their spouses anymore. And I get, sometimes there's reasons, sometimes they're abusive, and I get at that point you might not want to be in the same room with them. But back in Tyler, Texas, when I was a divorce attorney there, first I was assistant DA for 2 years. When I was young, how old was I? When I got out of school, however old I was, 26. When I got out of school when I was 26, I was an assistant DA for 2 years. Maybe I was 27, whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, I was assistant DA for 2 years in Tyler, Texas, prosecuted misdemeanor cases and one felony. I think I only did one felony case. Anyway, long story short, the point I'm getting at here is that after that, I became an attorney, a family law attorney, also, and then criminal defense. Okay, so we did a mediation, and I'll tell y'all 2 stories since y'all like these stories. But we did a mediation and everything. It wasn't going so great. They seemed to be bickering and all that, and you just never know how it's going to be. It was different then in Tyler because everyone was in the same room. There was a mediator, and then the parties, the husband and wife, and then there were the mediator, husband and wife, 2 attorneys. And these people, they were kind of having they didn't have any kids. The man had been injured in the military, so while they were married, so he couldn't work. She was working, supporting them. He was making money too, but not making money, but like disability money. So he had some money, she had some money, but they were bickering back and forth, and I thought, my goodness. She even made some comments I couldn't believe. But anyway, so after the mediation was done, we were drawing up all the paperwork. We're all sitting there. And then finally, the husband and wife said, well, hurry up. We're going to the movies. We got to go. They said, we can't stay here anymore. We're going to the movies. So anyway, I thought that was another one of those interesting stories, because here we sat there in mediation and they were bickering back and forth. And then at the end of the day, they left to go to the movies. So I thought that was good. Did y'all like that story? One of my friends tells me I should write a book, because I have so many stories like that I could tell you guys. Got one more story. If y'all like that story, hit that like button. It's a kind of a feel-good story, because it's nice, you know, you don't always get people getting along in divorces, so that's really good. I'm going to tell you one more story though, but if you like that story, hit that thumbs up button, because I could just be sitting here being quiet and painting, but I'm trying to entertain you guys with some stories. Okay, so here's the next story. The next story is about a couple. They had 2 kids, getting divorced. We're at mediation, contested, highly contested. They're arguing over stuff. We're trying to come to a settlement agreement on child support, okay? On child support. We couldn't reach an agreement. I represented the man in this case. And I didn't tell you all this, but on that last case I told you, I'm still friends with the woman. She actually lives in North Carolina. And several years ago, it's been multiple years ago, I ended up meeting up with her, because she was actually a friend of my friend. And anyway, she moved to North Carolina a long time ago, because that's where she's from, and I ended up meeting up with her and got to see her, so that was fun. Hey, Lynn. But anyway, this next story about the mediation, it was contested. They couldn't come to an agreement. The attorney was going back and forth. And then at some point, the parties were like, we're going to go smoke a cigarette. So they went outside, smoked a cigarette. We don't know if these people are going to get in a fight or what. We don't know if they're going to get in the fight or what. Anyway, long story short, they didn't get in the fight. They came back and had reached an agreement on child support over a cigarette. So that was another one of these nice stories. But here's the sad part. So the man in that one, the husband, I ended up becoming friends with, nothing more, just friends. And he was real nice to me, and we got to be friends. This was, many, many years ago. And then I moved away. I'd send him Christmas cards and all that. And then I just, that's about it. I would just send a Christmas card. And then that's back when, everyone sent Christmas cards in the early 2000s. No, it was not. It was later than that. It was mid 2000s. Anyway, we became friends after they divorced. And he helped me with some things. And anyway, long story short, I sent him those Christmas cards, and then I just never heard from him, and I was wondering, and this is about when Facebook kind of got more popular, about that time. Anyway, later on I ended up looking up, and he had died in a car wreck. So, well, no, it wasn't a car wreck. I don't know how he died, but somehow he died. I never figured out how he died, but that makes me sad, because he was a nice person. Young, too. I mean, he was only I think he was only 40s when he, in this probably young 40s when he died. So that was sad to me. So anyway, I hope his kids are grown now. I hope his kids are doing okay. And that made me sad, because he was a good dad. He had 2 daughters. So anyway, that's kind of a sad story, but it was also good because they were able to work it out, and I like when people can work things out. I try to encourage people to get along and, work things out and all that, if they can. So anyway, that's 3 stories for the day. 3 mediation stories. Okay. So we're going to have to paint these all again. This is going to take forever. This is going to take forever. But we got time tonight. My husband's always rushing me, thinking it's going to be done real fast, and doesn't realize it takes a lot of time to paint stuff. But once it's done, it's going to look so nice, I hope. What do y'all think? So it's the Algonquin on the outside and the white on the inside. Okay. Let's see who's here. So who's all here and where are you guys from? Okay, let's see. All messages are visible. Where is everyone from? Y'all let me know. Put in the comments where you guys are from if you feel comfortable doing that. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Do I have any? Oh, one more shelf and then we'll be done doing these shelves. I'm just going to put this over there on the pallet, on the shelf up there, I think. Okay. Okay, here we go. See, I need a big workshop. There's plenty of room to put things here. At my house, I'm always trying to scramble for room, but goodness, this is pretty nice. There's all kind of places to put things. So after this, I'm going to have to paint the whole inside of that cabinet. That's going to be a job. And the whole other cabinet. But I'll just do that wash. I'm going to have to wash off my paintbrush because I kind of messed that one up by dipping it in the white paint. I was wondering earlier why my stuff was looking kind of brown. I was thinking it was tannins or something, but it wasn't. It was just because I was using the wrong paintbrush that had that Algonquin stain on there, or wash. Okay, there we go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take this paintbrush while I'm right here. Good thing my husband brought me that light. That's kind of helping. I don't know if he closed the doors or what. He went to go get the kids. He thought he was going to bring them back down here. Well, this is about 20-something minutes from my house. I told him, don't bring them down here. They've got to do their homework and eat and everything else. Okay. But today I've got to get this done because I've got to take stuff over there to my booth tomorrow and Saturday. So, oh, it's kind of sandy. Didn't realize there was dust on there. Alright. This is just the bottom side of the shelf. This is casement white, and I use Algonquin on the shelf in a wash right up there. Might have to touch it up a little bit. I'm going to have to go get another paintbrush. Good thing I brought several paintbrushes with me. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to paint whenever I came up here, so I brought a lot of different colors. Ryan, the guy that works here, he saw all my paint, and there was paint all over him. He said, what happened to this paint? And I was like, this is just my paint, my personal paint. Because he's used to seeing the paint all looking all new and all that. First I was going to paint it that color, and then I didn't have any open at home, so I thought, well, I'll do the cathedral taupe. But the cathedral taupe's very light. And he's like, I can tell you this, you have more sales in the Algonquin than the cathedral taupe, but they're both nice colors. It's just a little bit, he said, I think that color's more popular. Okay, so let's see if we've got this other side. I'm not going to worry about painting the back right there and the sides. I'm just going to paint the front. And I'll have to do 2 coats of this paint. I hope it doesn't take more than 2 coats of paint. Y'all think it's going to take more than 2 coats? What do y'all think? I think 2 coats is going to be good. I'm sure I look like a sight on here. I'm all sweaty, but it's what happens when you're working. I looked nice today. I wore a suit. I wore a seersucker suit. It was white and tan pinstriped. I thought it looked nice. I haven't worn a suit in a while. I usually wear, a lot of times I just wear a dress, but I felt like wearing a suit. So that's what I did. Okay, there we go. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to paint this side because it looks like there's some areas I don't know if I painted the sides on any of these. That's going to be the very front right there. Doesn't look like I'll have to catch that side when I do that. Oh no, I'll go ahead and do that, I guess. Or I could just start working on the inside of this. You know what? I've got a good idea. I can move this ladder thing over here. Okay. I shouldn't have worn pants, but I didn't want to get paint all on me. Okay, let's see who's on here. All chat messages are visible. Oklahoma. Are you from Watts, Oklahoma? Is that right? Is it Watts, Southern Illinois? California. Some of y'all have been on here. Hey everyone, thank y'all for staying on here with me and hanging out. I appreciate that. Sometimes I wonder if I'm crazy for doing a live like this. I'm going to have to do a view like this because I can't have a view with y'all looking at my rear end the whole time. Y'all might not appreciate that. Okay. I think you can see a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to have to paint the inside of this cabinet. I'm going to move it here. I guess to get a better view. The problem is there's some boxes right here. You know what? I hope I don't drop my phone. We're going to be careful here. We're going to move this here so y'all have a better view of what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm going to move the shelf. Hope you're staying hydrated. You look very hot. It's hot in here. I've got a Coke right here, a Diet Coke. I brought some water. I think it's over there. It's just hot. Because it's, I don't know how hot it is outside, but here you go. I'm not sure how hot it is. Hey, this little rack makes it, this little cart makes it nice. This is on a cart. So y'all can watch me paint if you want to. Now I'm going to get something to lean it up against. We'll get this paint over here. And then you won't have to. There you go. Ooh, there's paint on there. There you go. Now y'all can see a little better. Okay, so I might even have to go get some more paint because we're down to about 2/3 of paint. There's a lot of shelves. Uh-oh. Okay. Here we go. Take a little break for a second. Take a little breather. Okay. So are y'all excited about the new IOD release? Y'all look, I've got paint. Are y'all excited about the new IOD release? I am. Okay, this is what we're about to do. I'm going to paint the inside white. I guess I'll paint it all white, and then it'll just show up. What do y'all think? Y'all think that's a good idea? I hope so, because here we go. I don't know. I might decide on that, but I think this needs to be white. Here we go. What do y'all think? Do you think this whole thing needs to be white on the inside? I'm painting it white because we're going to put paint in here, and I want the paint to stand out against the white. These little brushes, these little rollers are great. If you don't have any rollers or paint brushes on my website, these rollers are great. They give it a very professional finish. You don't want to put too much paint on your brush because you want to do 2 coats and just make it nice and thin because you don't want to get brush strokes. Someone is here and they're listening. I don't know who it is. Okay. Turn off the fan. Ryan, is that you? they're leaving, I guess. Okay. Is that you, Ryan? Mm-hmm. Okay, I just want to make sure. Are you leaving?
I will be in about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. What?
Will you tell me something real quick?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Is what okay?
Okay.
Is what okay?
Well, if you didn't notice, then that's good.
What, closing up the doors?
No, I just turned off the other half of the lights.
Oh, could you turn it back on? Is that okay? It's kind of dark.
Okay.
Sorry. It would be nice.
I was going to say, if you didn't notice, then...
No, you could turn it on. In fact, do you mind opening at least one garage? Because it's really hot over here. It might keep, thank you. It might keep it a little cooler. Okay, guys. What?
Like that?
Yeah, that's better.
All right.
Okay. Why it's doing that? Yes, I can't wait too. Okay. What do y'all think? Should I paint the sides white too? Let's see here. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Yes, okay. Should I paint? I did the highway. Okay. Oh, fun. How exciting. How exciting. Where all did you go on the, hey, Ryan, come here. Can you help me with something? I think I need to paint I think this whole inside needs to be white, don't you think? What do you think? Do you think the whole inside needs to be white? Or paint the sides the wash? What do you think?
I think you should do the inside white, but then the bottom
This?
the wash.
This the wash? But what about the sides and the top?
I think the sides and the top should be white.
Okay, okay, cool. Okay, thank you.
I think it'd be easier to see whatever you put on there if it's white.
Yeah, I do too. Hey, is there any way you can open one garage up? I'm sorry, it's just
Yeah.
really, really hot. Thank you. Okay, so the side's white, the top, and then what do we, oh, I just got white on there. Okay. Okay, here we go. Y'all, I feel like this is the boringest live of all. But might as well just get to know some new people while we're at it and hang out together. That's what's fun about the lives to me, is you get to hang out and have fun with people. Okay. With new friends. Have y'all joined my the creative group over on Facebook? If you haven't, y'all should go to Facebook and join that. And have you seen my latest Halloween video? Did y'all check that out yet? So I'm gonna check that out if you want to. And exciting news, I'm now carrying Pintar. If you didn't know, I'm now carrying the new Pintar, or it's not new, but the fine line crackle. Did y'all know I'm selling the Pintar fine line crackle and the classic crackle? If you didn't, you can now purchase that. I love that stuff, and I'm so excited to be carrying that. I've already sold several of that to you guys, and so I know y'all are gonna like that, especially with Christmas coming up and all that. It is a very good product to use. Okay. Well, this is going to take me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I still have to do that whole other shelf. I might need to just be quiet and start painting and getting this done, but I don't know if I could do it any faster without talking, really. Okay. I'm gonna have to get some more paint here in a second. You have to go over to the air condition and get some new paint. I'm almost out of this pint of paint. Took a little bit more. It's gonna take several pints of paint. Whoops. To finish this big cabinet, just probably because it's raw wood. Okay. I was supposed to paint that white or brown. He thought I should paint that brown. Do y'all think I should paint the bottom shelf brown or leave it? I'm gonna have to get that paper towel. Okay, here we go. I have to wipe that off. I'm going to do that whitewash, but I think I'm going to have to, I don't know, I might need to do that bottom part brown, white. I can't decide. What do y'all think? Should I do that very bottom shelf white? I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So what kind of things did you buy at the yard sale? Tell me what you bought. What kind of small? Ooh. I'm trying not to buy anything at the thrift store right now. And I'm trying to just paint things that I already have because I have literally a garage full of stuff. So, unfortunately, I don't get to go shopping. I have to just use what I have, which kind of sucks. Okay, I'm getting so hot. Okay. Okay, guys, we got to go take a walk to, look how sweaty I am. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Okay. Here we go. We're going to walk in here and get another one of the casements from my, I'll turn it around so you don't see my face. Here we go. See where we're going. Okay. We're going, I think I need to get a water. Oh yeah, there's my water right there. And come back in. Oh, it's nice and cool. We may just stay in here, y'all. It's so nice and cool. Okay, I gotta move all some of my ILD stuff out of here so I can get to my other stuff. Okay, we can come up here to the casement. How many casements do I have left? Picket fence. See, I didn't even know if I had any picket fence, but there it is. No, that's pebble. Picket fence, casement. It's the casement right there. Oh, it feels so good in here. I'm just going to stay in here forever. So much cooler. So much cooler. There's all my Alchemy. Have you tried Alchemy? I love the Alchemy paint. Here, I don't show you all this too much. There's all my Alchemy paint. Here's a bunch of my IOD stuff. Bunch of clay and inks. Got the green ink. Green ink is great for Christmas. And I've got green, different blues, black. Let's see here, some other colors. The red, picked the red up. I stocked up on red, and then I have some of that turmeric too. They were out, IOD was out of the green, so the company was, but I still have 7 green, so if you want that, pick it up. It's going to be good with the stamps. And then here's all my colors. Y'all are buying a lot, so it's kind of dwindling down, but I've got lots of colors, some stains. Here's my testers. And anyway, what do y'all think? Do y'all like seeing all the colors? I love to look at the pretty colors of paints. And I've got a bunch of mold. Oops, sorry, I make y'all dizzy. Bunch of molds and stuff. And then I have a bunch of other stuff over here. Oh, there's Ryan. Are you taking a little break? There's Ryan. I was showing them some of the stuff there. I thought you'd left.
I'm here for another 7 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so then we're gonna come back over here. Okay. So let's come over here. He's been busy packing up stuff. Okay, here we go. So we're back over here in the hot zone. Okay, where did we have this? Oh, over here. Okay, so now we got some more casement right here. Casement. I'm about to use all the casement up by the time I finish painting this This one needs to be stirred up. Okay. Did y'all like seeing the tour of all my paint and IOD stuff? I have more on shelves and stuff too. Okay. There you go. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna paint some more now. We got back in business here. This is a big shelf. Sometimes I take on too many projects. I'm known for doing too much. This is a lot of work. Oops. I think I'm just gonna come back with my paintbrush on the sides over there. Okay, we're just gonna finish up this bottom part. Sound like my phone's going off. Okay. I thought I was going to do these the same, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do something different on the other one. Who knows? Okay, here we go. Where's my paint? Here we go. Y'all look how sweaty I am. Oh. Okay, let's see here. Couldn't decide what color to go with. I hope this is a good choice. Because I'm not painting this again. That's too much work. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're coming towards the bottom now. The second coat will be much easier. It will be much, much easier on the second coat because it won't be soaking in so much. Okay. This is kind of like driving to Texas. There's no shortcuts. No matter what you try, there's no shortcuts to get there. Spilling paint down here. I guess I could have put something down here so it didn't get paint on it. But I think I'll just, no. Oh no. We might have to sand that off on the bottom. Okay, let's see here. Okay. There we go. Just about have one coat on it. Still gonna have to do the top. And I don't know how to do this. I think I'm just gonna, I might just do that bottom white. Because that's gonna be a lot of work. Okay, there we go. Now, We're almost done with the bottom part. So once I get this all done, I can't wait to get my paint in there, and then I'll show you how the booth ends up looking. I think this is going to look really cool though once it's finished. I hope. If not, I guess I could always paint over it. Okay. There we go. Y'all, we're getting it done now. Hey, that feels pretty good. We got the first coat on. The second coat will be much better. Are y'all still here with me? Some of you guys are still with me. I know that was kind of boring because I was down at the bottom. So for those of you guys that stuck around, that's awesome. So here we go. If you've just joined in, say hello. I need to get this higher. There we go. That might be better. See my face. If you just joined in, say hello. It's a cabinet going to be yes, it's going to be a display piece for my paint at my new booth. Okay, so yes, that's what I'm doing. You don't have room for all of that paint and stuff. Well, that's my paint that I sell. Okay, so I sell it for you guys. Y'all can purchase it when y'all buy Fusion from me. That's where it comes from. Right there on that shelf. My husband would love for it to sell, so y'all would love for y'all to buy it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. I have a lot of videos coming up. I have a lot of videos I've already made. Tons of videos. I've made a lot of videos. So I've been on YouTube for just over a year. And I did at least one video a week. And then plus I do lives and shorts and all that stuff. So, or reels, whatever they call them. I can't remember what they call them on YouTube. But yeah, we're just painting this. This is going to be a display piece. What do y'all think? How's it looking? I'll show it to you. So, this is what it's, ooh, that's me. This is what it's looking like. It's starting to look pretty good. Look at there. That bottom part I haven't done yet. This is what it's looking like. It's got, well, y'all can't, that light's kind of messing up, but it's a Algonquin wash. This is what the other one looks like. I've got two of them. This is what it looked like at first, raw wood, okay? That's my mannequin. I also sell aprons. Y'all probably don't even know that. Anyway, there's some aprons. This is what it looks like after I did the wash. What do y'all think? Is it looking good?
I'm out of here.
Okay, see ya.
You gonna be all right with everything?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Bye. You too. Okay, there you go. What do y'all think? See the other one over there? Just raw wood. And then I've got to get under there and paint because it's the raw wood. But I wanted it to show up. I want the Fusion mineral paint to show up really good. So that's why I'm painting it white. But it'll be really white once the second coat is on there. I'm really hoping it doesn't take 3 coats. We're just going to paint the underneath right here. It's a little wobbly. I'm already about out of paint in my paint pan. But the second coat will look really good, I think, once I get the second coat on. And it looks to be like it's getting close to being dry. It's already dry because of how much it's already dry because it's raw wood right there. Okay, let's get up in there and paint. Okay, here we go. This is a display piece for my new booth in Dahlonega, Georgia. I bought these on Marketplace. Someone custom makes them, and I thought this it would be good. They're 6 feet tall by 4 feet wide and 11 inches deep. Okay. So, let's see here. It's kind of hard to paint up in there. This is why I don't paint rooms anymore. It's too much work. I used to love to paint my house and paint furniture and paint all that stuff, but I don't have the energy or time. I got kids and everything else. So I don't really paint rooms or anything like that anymore like I used to when I was in my younger days. Okay. So what do y'all think? How's it looking? One coat never looks that good. Y'all, if you just got on here, say hello. Let me know where you're from. I don't know why this thing keeps doing this where I can't see you guys. Let everyone know where you're from. Introduce yourself. Make friends. That's why I like to do the live, so I can interact with you guys. Usually on my videos, I just show my hands. I don't always show my face, but here it is. It looks a mess because I'm hot and sweaty. Okay. So y'all are not voting. I need you guys to vote. What do you think I should do with the bottom of this shelf? Okay, you see the bottom? Right down there? Let me turn around. You see the bottom? Do I paint that white? Or do I paint it the wash? What do you guys think? Do I paint the bottom part white? This right here. This right here. Do I paint that white? Or do I paint that the color of the outside? The Algonquin. The Algonquin. I'll show you what color it is. It's a wash. But it's this color right here. What do y'all think? Y'all are kind of a quiet group tonight. What color did I paint that? Y'all need to vote. White. Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking, but the guy that was here was telling me to paint it brown. Or paint it the brown, but that doesn't make sense. Since all the other shelves are the Algonquin. Anyone else want to vote? My gut says paint it white. How about a darker brown? Do an off the wall. Oh, that's an idea too. I didn't think about that. I guess I could do that, but I kind of want to just keep it uniform. See, now y'all are talking. I like when y'all talk to me. I sit here and talk for 79, 80 minutes. Okay. I don't know. I think I might just go white because there's going to be products down there, but I guess I could go do something. Oh, look, I got that little spot down there. I've got to go get another paintbrush. Let's go get another paintbrush because I'm going to go see if there's any drinks too. Okay. I'm going to need something to wipe my face off. It's hot. It's really nice right here. You know, it's not bad right here at all. I think it's back there. I should move my stuff up here. It's hotter right there. Back there in the back. I might have to move the next thing up. This is the stuff I brought up here. I brought all this stuff up here because I wasn't sure. I got this other paintbrush and I got this paintbrush too. These are all my, this is what Ryan saw, and he's like, what happened to your paints? Because he's used to the pretty ones. I'm like, nothing. I just used them. Okay. I'm going to get my drink right here. Where'd my water go? I think I took it over there. Okay. This is kind of nice. No one's up here. Oh, y'all, this is all my paint that's going up to Dahlonega. I didn't see them package it up, but they put it on that pallet, and they packaged it up, and it's headed to Dahlonega. It's with some brochures. I'm sure my husband is glad it's moving on to where it belongs. Okay, so here's all these shelves. For those of you who hadn't been here, we painted those shelves. We painted the cabinet. Here's the cabinet back here. We painted these shelves, and now we're going to paint that. Okay, Lynn's saying white. I actually think white too, just because then it will all kind of go together. But I did like... all messages are visible. I'll make sure I can see that all messages are visible. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think white too. So I'll just put this down here like this. How can I do this where y'all can see it? How did I have that earlier? I think I need to. Okay, here we go. I I was in such a hurry, I didn't bring my tripod up here. Oh yeah, I think I do it like this. I didn't bring my tripod, so I'm having to just, there you go. I know that pole's in the way. Let me see if I can turn it where that pole's out of y'all's way. There you go. I think I'm just gonna paint it white. It'll be easier anyway. Let's paint that bottom white. Thank you for your help and all of your ideas. They were all good ideas. You know what though? That would be cool. That like a dark color, that dark cappuccino color. That would be. I'm gonna get my white, my wash over here and my water. Ooh, it's already starting to separate. I used quite a bit of that. Quite a bit. Here's my wash. Here's my wash right here. I'm gonna stir it up again. I have a hard time sitting still for very long, but I'm listening to your every word through your what? This thing is weird. I don't know what it's doing tonight. It's like I'm having to punch it. Y'all's. Okay. Through my hearing aids. Well, thank you. Thank you. Y'all want to hear something about me y'all don't know? I'm going to share something with y'all you don't know. So, gosh, I'm horrible with dates these days. That is one thing. But a while back, and I can't even remember when it was, probably been over a year ago, I woke up one day, my ears, I'd had some problems with my ears. I'd always had perfect vision. Oh, that's a horrible view. I'd always had perfect vision, perfect hearing and all that. And then, I don't know, I can't remember how it all went down now, but long story short, yeah, my son called. That's what happened. So that's what you couldn't hear is my son called. So here's the deal. I'm going to have to jump. Whoa, I'm going to jump off this live and call my son back. Actually, you know what? I don't have to. I don't have to do that. I can call over here and call my son. I'm gonna jump off of here and I'm gonna call my son and then I'll get back on here because I gotta call him and I can't call him. So I will talk to y'all in just a minute. Okay, I'm gonna jump off.